Yeah, some crazy bucket list. I just applied for the Chicago Marathon. I was joking around. I was going to run one of the there's 6 world majors and Abbott world majors, and 3 of them in America. And I was like, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the big one. So I just applied online for the Chicago Marathon, and I got a reply that said you're in. And I was like, oh no. So I got to start training. So got into Chicago, ran that, and then getting into New York, you go through the lottery process, and then Miss Stevens, Brenda Stevens, told me, she goes, I can get you in that like that if you want to do. And he said opportunity to run for St. Jude's and be a St. Jude hero, and I was like, definitely. So I would have done that anyway. So she got me in New York, and then I ran the New York City Marathon. So I've got those 2 checked off, and then the big one is Chicago. And getting into Chicago, if you look online, they don't really. You saw the charities that you can run for, and St. Jude wasn't really listed. So a lady named Nicole Vasquez, who works out of Dallas for St. Jude, I reached out to her. I said, I know y'all don't have anything for the Boston Marathon. Do y'all know any charities I could run for? So she goes, well, we only have 10 spots. That's how prestigious and how difficult it is to get into Boston. So she said, but you go through that process, you're going to have to send in your application, write a story like that. And then if you get that, you move past that to the interview process. So I got past that, and then they interviewed me. And only 10 people nationwide were accepted to be St. Jude heroes for the Boston Marathon. So I was lucky enough to get one of those. So
nice,
pretty awesome thing. So, and then the honor of the whole situation of getting to run for St. Jude is such an amazing organization.
Yeah.
What they do for families, and it's just blessed with the opportunity to check off a bucket list things as well, but to also give back. And I'm not gonna lie, the people at waco-run-co have been tremendous. I go there and I pick their brains, and they tell me what to kind of gear to wear, how to train for certain things. I've learned now so much of it's based on nutrition and hydration and following the plans like that. So I think I'm in a lot better shape. I feel a lot better. I don't have going into this weekend that. At the moment, I don't have any body parts that hurt. So, it's be my brain trying to just get me through Monday morning. So, but I've trained a lot different this time. My schedule is so complicated with my job that it's kind of difficult to get into a running group or do stuff like that because I don't know when I'm going to run and when I'm going to have opportunities. So, flexibility I don't have what some people may have because, like I said, I'm driving a bus some days. I'm going to sporting events or I'm going to some things, and my schedule fluctuates so much. So I've kind of done it on my own over the last couple of years.